I always seem to pull this shirt out and wear it on days where I don't really want to give you the video because I did something bad. And I don't feel like adulting and doing the grown up thing and just, releasing it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the thing. You're going to see the thing. It's a failed thing. But before I tell you about the thing, I have to send you to the other thing because it's my thing. Yeah, that just happened. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things. And you are here for day 334 of 365 days of soap. And today, we're doing another Nailed It challenge. And that challenge is called, it's a soap that looks like a cereal bowl with legs. It was a moment. It was a thing. It wasn't a good thing. But let's go to the video and we can talk about said good thing, bad thing, there. Oh, right. The lighting was weird here. Don't worry, it only lasts for a minute. My borked audio during the, face part or whatever has lasted for a week, so that's been fun. But you know what? We're testing new stuff. Decided to test new stuff while I was doing a whole playlist that I dropped in 2 days and had a ton of filming to do. And didn't like the audio and whatever. And anyway, it's all a thing. And this weird lighting is also a thing. And I am, fine with it just across the board. Because look, it's natural light. It's the sunshine shining through on a different camera, trying a different thing. Also, I was on a Zoom with one of my most favorite people on the planet, who is a YouTube creator. And he's awesome. And so I was just chit-chatting with him right next to this and didn't actually realize how bad the lighting was until I had already wrapped the soap and, painted the mic on. So that's okay. Anyway, we are making a cereal bowl from one of the Nailed It series episode things. And I did a cold process batch of soap inside a mini pail that I got from the craft store, little plastic pail, and then it came out, and now I'm wrapping it in soap dough and trying to recreate the thing that they did on the show, really. And this one was actually selected by the Soap and Clay Kidlets to do, and they had also said that they were going to do it. And then they decided that going to grandma's house and having a summer camp sounded like more fun. So they left me to do this on my own. And that was complicated, really. But, like I said, I was on a Zoom chit-chatting with, people that I love. So it ultimately was fine. Me continuing to bump things for no good reason is not fine. This is a very strange angles and setups and things here. But, we're getting everything ready for year 3, and a lot of that is going to require a crap ton of different camera angles. And so we're testing them out on you in year 2, because why not? We're nearing the end. We only have 31 more days of year 2. Super wild. I'm very much looking forward to year 3. I've had tons of stuff planned since like month 3 of this year. And so why I didn't start it in year 2? Well, because I didn't want to. I already had the format down for year 2, and thinking about everything that I wanted to do within year 2, it was already full. Like the whole year was already full. And then it just became an issue of actually, making the videos and getting them out. But yeah, year 3 content, it's coming up. It's going to require a lot of camera angles. I'm super stoked. And zooms to that. It's going to be fun. But yeah, all soap dough with this. And we know how bad I am with the soap dough things in general. But actually, I did pretty good with these. Like, I actually got the pasta roller out and rolled the soap dough out appropriately. I found my extruder, guys, so I was able to make the bands on the top and the bottom. It all was not terrible, So if nothing else throughout this entire thing, what I have learned is how to find the tools that I need when I need the tools, and also how to appropriately lay out soap dough thin enough that it doesn't look weird. I mean, bonus. That works. And that's a good skill that I can actually take and transfer into cake making if I ever decide that I want to play with fondant. I will never decide that I want to play with fondant, though, because fondant tastes gross. Although, speaking of fondant, I actually have been playing with marzipan, because that's a thing. And we've been making more of the things, the cakes and whatnot, from the Downton Abbey tea cookbook thing that I got in order to do Addison's party. And there's a lot of, well, not insignificant amount really, of marzipan that's used to cover things in appealing ways, much like a fondant. And yeah, it tastes way better, like way better than fondant. But it's also way more expensive. So now I wonder if I can make it myself. Like, of course I can make it myself, but is it a process that I want to mess with? Or am I just going to keep buying these little boxes at the grocery store that cost way more than they should, just so I can make a cute cake that has a checkerboard pattern inside? We did that. It's called a Battenberg cake. It actually worked. It was super cute. Had apricot jam in between. Yeah, I'm talking about cake right now because I don't want to talk about this, because this is bad. It's just bad. I completely dialed this one in. I really did. I was just, my mind was somewhere else. I was conversing with peoples, and I didn't want to do this right, I guess. And that's okay. And also, this was never meant to be mine. It was supposed to be the kidlets. So I am just sort of, I don't know, winging it at this point, really. But look, the cereal pieces, they're cute. They're super cute. And the milk, like the thing, the picture that has the milk coming up, like gravity defying and stuff. Yeah, you just use fondant for that, I think, because I just used soap dough and it got firm. Look, it's doing its thing. So that's a win. Could have rolled it out better. Cut it. Made it not look weird with the what. But you know what? Milk isn't, smooth when it's spilling. It still kind of is smooth when it's spilling, actually. So whatever. It's fine. Just put enough cereal pieces on it and it'll be good. Yeah, absolutely. I actually think that this one in a cake form or a cupcake form, because I'm pretty sure it was a cupcake that they had to make, would be reasonably easy, because they get to do all kinds of cheating things when you have to make things defy gravity, right? So the feet that I made there with the legs and the feet, which are, some of my best work, if I'm being honest, they, in the video or in the series, they would make that out of Rice Krispie treats, and you know how dense those things are, right? And then just cover them in fondant and then just stick them in with the skewer. I didn't do any of that. I did soap dough for all of that, and I, then put the soap dough onto the bottom so it would all stick and stay. No skewers. I didn't do any of that. That's cheating. But that's what they do. They use skewers and Rice Krispie treats to do a lot of things. And I don't know. I think all things considered, while my artistic skills might suck, my architectural skills are on point. Because so far with all of these Nailed It challenges, every single one of them has stayed together. you know? I mean, I guess not the rainbow one. That one was a little weird. Like, really weird. That one was a bad idea. Just in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that one at all. But everything has stayed together and in place, and it's been fun. Nothing has fallen off weirdly. So I'm good at structural engineering, I suppose, of soap dough and soap. Yeah. I think maybe that's because I've been doing so much with the house. Mr. Soap and Clay is teaching me oh so much. It's just a shame he's not good at art. I actually have a bunch of people that are really good at art though that exist in my life, and they don't even try to teach me. I'm not teachable at this point. So this is like the best I can realistically do. And this guy was supposed to have like 2 or 3 laces on his shoes. And yeah, I probably should have made his shoes out of a different type of soap dough and colored it. So there was, and colored it purple. So there was like a line between the foot and the shoe. But I didn't do that. Like I said, I was dialing this in. And the second one didn't stick is the point that I was getting to. And so he just got 1 on each shoe. And that's fine. I'm sure tennis shoes exist with just 1 lace across. I bet that's really like a very trendy thing. Like, oh, he got the Velcro. Maybe it's Velcro. That's what this is. These are Velcro shoes. Yeah. I don't need laces. I have the Velcro. Whatever. I did mention that I was dialing this one in, right? It wasn't great. This guy looks real scary. Like angry. He's an angry cereal bowl. But that's my nailed it, failed it. Oh, I'm not done. I wanted to show you the final finished product in the proper lighting setup. I thought I was done. Oh, right. I had to show you my spoon, right? Again, dialing it all in. That was terrible. I didn't even paint the whole thing. That's great. This is the worst. Now, that's day 334. My nailed it, failed it. And, fine, whatever. And, all things considered, he doesn't look good. Like, this part here was especially just dialing it in. But, the milk works, and he looks like he's going to eat someone, which actually isn't a bad idea for a cereal bowl, because if somebody touched my cereal, I would want to eat them. Like, I would kind of rage. But there he is. Here's the thing. I did actually have fun with this, but that's mostly because I was on a Zoom with one of my very dear friends and enjoyed the company while I was doing the thing. So that worked. For the nailed it stuff, I think I have 1 left, and I'm going to wait a little bit before releasing it because the kidlets want to help with it. And so that one will be fun. And then we're going to be done with the nailed its. I think I've done enough that are just super bad that I'm just not in the mood anymore. Plus, we're nearing the end of year 2, and it's time to start working on year 3 stuff and more deep dives and all the things. So 1 more nailed it in the series. I hope you guys had fun with this. I'm sorry I suck at things, but whatever. You haven't tried to do that, so maybe you suck too. I really appreciate you for being here. A big special thank you for my sudsers. You guys are amazing each and every day. And I know that when I go to the comments in this video, you guys are going to gas me up and tell me that I did an excellent job. So thank you for that in advance. You are amazing. I'm out of here for today, but I will see all of you again tomorrow for another round of soapy fun. And I promise that I will be capable of adulting. Probably. Bye.